following video may be triggering for some viewers. It is intended for mature audiences and deals with topics of anxiety and depression.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Well, it's rant time. I got my phone in my pocket. Let me take my phone out of my pocket in case I get an important phone call from who I do not know. Okay. Don't worry about that. It's rant time. Yes, I'm starting this off with a straight up rant. Okay, and this rant is a it's a double. It's a twofer. You're getting a twofer today. A twofer rant. Okay. First of all, let's talk about people. People in general. Listen to me. Listen. This guy right here, okay, oozes of honesty. Okay, I am an honest person. Okay, I try not to lie. Okay, I try not to lie. Okay, I'm not perfect. Okay, I don't walk on water. I'm not perfect. Okay, I make mistakes, but I try not to lie. Okay, I am an honest person. So if you ask me a question about a general question, how are you doing? How I'm using quotation marks here. How are you doing? Okay, this is a question. How are you doing? How are you doing? That's it. That's the question. You're going to get an honest response. Now this the problem. This is the problem. Is one of two things. Either when somebody's asking you how are you doing, either they really don't care about how you're doing and they don't want to hear the story about how you're doing because they don't want to hear any negativity or any positivity or they don't want to hear anytivity. Okay, nativity. They don't want to hear nothing that you want to say. They're just doing it just because they feel like they're obligated to say how are you doing. Okay, so I have a little problem with that because listen, me as a father, okay, and this is a fact. I try to at least once, twice, 3 times a week contact at least one of my children, 2 of my children, 3 of my children, my wife, in the morning and tell them, have a safe day. I love you. Drive safely. I hope you have a good day. Usually on a Monday. Mondays usually I like to start the week off fresh. I'm like, I hope you all have a good day. Group text, group message. I hope you have a good day. I hope everything's good with you. And that goes out to everybody, okay? And then throughout the course of the week, I'll just send out a random, I love you, I'm thinking of you, I care about you, to the wife, the kids, or whatever. Just randomly, just as the feelings stop flowing. Yes, the feelings stop flowing. I'll just send it out. Because I genuinely, hey, listen, my Boston accent's messing everybody up. I genuinely care. Okay, I want them to have a good day. I want them to have hey, maybe my day be sucking, okay? But you don't have to be having a sucking day. So why don't you start your day off by being a little positive and being like, hey, this is the way it's gonna be. So I get the questions from people. Sometimes I get text messages, or I'll get messages, or I'll get general messages, or I'll get Facebook posts or whatever. How are you doing? Okay, well, listen, this is the thing. If you don't really want to know how I'm doing, don't ask me how I'm doing. Okay, that's foolish. It's foolish because I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm doing. I'm going to tell you that things ain't going good. I'm going to tell you that I owe money to this. I'm going to tell you that I got problems with my car. I'm going to tell you I got things going on in my life. Okay, so asking me how are you doing is a bold question. It's how are you doing? Okay, how are you doing? So the way I work, okay, I sit there and I'm a thinker. Okay, I'm always thinking. Okay, this is because this comes from a guy that probably smoked a large amount of marijuana for a long period of his time of his life until he decided to make a life change. Okay, so I was always a thinker. Okay, I wasn't a stoner. I wasn't high all the time. Be like, yeah, I'm just high all the time. I was medicating myself to level myself off. Does that make sense? Okay, I was diagnosed, okay, with a chemical imbalance, with a bunch of different things. Okay, so and when I couldn't afford the medical stuff anymore, when I couldn't go see the doctors, I couldn't afford the co-payments, and I couldn't afford this and I couldn't afford that. I had friends. Okay, we get by with a little help from my friends. We get high with a little help from my friends that helped me along the way. Okay, so now that all of that's come to a stop, now that I've changed my life around, and this has been a while now. So this has been a big life-changing experience. I mean, it went from really bad to a lot better within the last years or so, and I try to be very positive. Okay, but if you ask me a general question like how are you doing, I'm gonna tell you how I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you that yeah, things ain't that good. Things ain't good in my head. Things ain't good in my heart. I'm having a little bit of difficulty. And then I think this is everybody. I think this is everybody. If you're going through something, okay, you're looking for a friend, you're looking for some kind of compassion, whatever it is. Sometimes you don't want to hear how it's better. Does that makes sense to you? Like hey, it's like you know what's going on in my head. You're gonna tell me how I feel and how you're gonna make me feel better. You're gonna tell me how you make me feel. I'm gonna feel better even though you have no idea what I'm going through in my life. You have no idea how I feel in my heart, in my head. You have no idea, but you got the answers. You got the answers on how to fix me. Okay, if that was the truth, if that was a fact, that somebody in this world had the answers to fix people, just fix people in general, just fix everybody. You got a problem, you got an issue, you're stressed, you're depressed, you're having problems with your boss, you're having problems with your kids, you're having problems with your family, you're having problems in general, you're having problems with school, you're having problems with whatever it might be you're having problems with. If anybody out there had just a fix, okay, if it came in the form of a pipe, a bottle, a medicine jar, whatever it was, wouldn't you think it would already be here? Wouldn't you think that that's what everybody would be having right now? Because everybody's got problems. Everybody. So don't listen. Question: how are you doing? Don't ask if you don't want to hear how I'm actually doing. Because I'm going to tell you how I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to be honest and say how I'm doing. Want to know why? Because life's too short. That's why. Life is too short to be fussing and fighting, my friends. I quote the Beatles. Okay, life is too short to be keeping things bottled up inside your head, and then they just weigh up on your shoulders, and then you're walking around day after day with a chip on your shoulder and your head all full of clutter. Listen, life is too short, so it's better to just get the stuff off your chest and just tell people right there. You know what? It's scary though, okay? I'll tell you, it's scary. The wife gets scared, okay? The kids get scared because they never know what's gonna come out of my mouth next. And the way I talk to you people over here is the way I talk to people in general. So if I'm walking through like a Walmart and somebody was to ask me how are you doing, I'm gonna tell them, whether I know them or not, exactly how I'm doing. And maybe that's too much information. They don't say what they say too much information. TMI. Yeah, my kids go TMI, okay? Because one time somebody came up to me and they were like, "Oh, well, how are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I'm bleeding from the ass, okay? I'm bleeding from the ass. I think I got a hemorrhoid. I think I have hemorrhoids right now. Okay, I'm bleeding from the ass, okay? It's been going on for days now. I'm a little bit worried. Could be cancer. I could be dying of cancer. I'm bleeding from the ass. But in general, I mean, I'm having a good day. I'm shopping. I got some money in my pocket. But besides that, I'm bleeding from the ass. Yeah, that's going on right now. That's a thing in my life, okay? And then the person will say, "Oh, well." And then you just walk away. Very odd. Very odd. So I mean, why did you ask me how I was doing if you really didn't care to know that I was bleeding from the ass? I wanted to share that with you. I felt like I needed to share that with you. I felt like it was important. Okay. Don't ask. Don't ask if you don't want to know, okay? Don't ask me how you're doing if you don't want to hear the story about my busted up car. You don't want to hear a story about, issues I'm having with my children, or issues that I'm having with my health, or issues that I'm having with my life, or issues that I'm having with whatever, okay? My gas bill was $400, okay? Hey, how are you doing? My gas bill's $400. It wasn't even my gas bill. I'm sorry, my electric bill. How are you doing? My electric bill's $400. I don't know where the money's coming from to pay it. I'm having some kind of issues, whatever. And then they're like, "Oh, well, that's sad. That's sorry that's sad to hear. Yet you don't give me no fix to my problem. You don't give me no help to my problem. You don't give me no assistance to my problem." It's just like I think sometimes people ask me, "How are you doing?" so they can hear me tell them how terrible I'm doing, and it makes you feel better about yourself. Is that a thing? Is that forum opening up? Comments below. Is that a thing? Okay. Do people ask you how are you doing? So that way they can feel better about themselves. Because if somebody asks you how you're doing, and I tell them literally, listen, I got sleep apnea, okay, and how are you doing? Well, the doctor says I got sleep apnea, but I got to go for a test, okay, but I can't go for the test because they want to charge me $300 for the test, and that's not even for the machine. So I stop breathing every single night for about 10, 20 minutes or whatever, maybe sometimes a half an hour. The wife's laying on the side of the bed. She says I snore and I stop breathing, okay, but for me to go get the test done, our insurance won't cover it, and they want me to pay $300 and something to go get the test done. Then once the test is done, I have to go get a sleep apnea machine, which probably costs money too, because I'm sure insurance doesn't cover the sleep apnea machine. So how are you doing? technically I'm dying at night. Okay, that's what's going on. I'm not breathing anymore. Okay, I need a breathing apparatus so I can live, and I can't afford to buy it because and I'm gonna drop dead. Okay, that's how I'm doing. I'm thinking maybe I got like 20 more years of my life, and then I'm probably gonna be dead. Okay, because I'm bleeding out my ass, and I can't breathe at night. How am I doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay. And then I got friends on my channel here that are probably like sitting there going, aren't you about to open up a bunch of packages of things that you ordered and paid for? Don't you think that your health is more important, and you should probably be spending the $300 on getting that sleep apnea test there, or going to see a doctor to go get a colonoscopy or whatever, so they can check up your rectum and see whether or not you are dying of ass cancer, okay, or whatever. I don't find it to be okay. This is just me. I don't find it to be a good investment. Does that make sense to you? Like, what am I gonna get out of that? Okay, I'm gonna get swollen butthole and a sleep study. Okay, I don't even know if the wife. I'm like I get the sleep apnea machine. Do you feel like sleeping on the side of Darth Vader? I mean, I know that that's like a thing, and they got these quiet ones nowadays. But I'm like, she's like, whatever makes you healthy. So the wife cares. The wife cares. When she asks me, "How are you doing?" She knows she's gonna get the whole story. She know, and not a fact. She lives with me, so she knows how I'm doing. She knows that I'm messed up in the head. She knows I got some problems. She got the problems with me because she living with me. We got the same problems again. We live in a problem land. That's what this is. Problem land. Problem land full of wonderful things. Okay. And stuff in the mail. Yes. So listen. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it, because I know you're gonna want to come back for more. And then I'll ask you, how are you doing? And listen, you can send me a comment. You can hit the subscribe button right now, and you can hit the bell for the notifications, and you can know that you will know that I'm here every Tuesday, Friday and Saturday till I drop dead, and whenever else big pops up or whatever, and I will share with you all my information, okay? And you will know how I am doing by hitting the subscribe button. You'll know how I am doing, okay? That's what you need to do. You don't need to text me. You don't need to message me. You don't need to call me, okay? I don't necessarily answer. I don't answer the phone anyway. I don't answer. You call me, I don't answer the phone, okay? I see the name, any names on the caller IDs. I don't answer the phone, so I'm not gonna answer the phone because I don't want to talk to nobody, okay? And as far as text messages go, I hate text messaging. I hate text messaging. Wanna know why? Because you text message something, and in your head, you think you're saying something good. You're like giving a basic message or whatever, and in your head, it's spewing out. It's flowing so nicely, and you think you're saying something really good or whatever, and then somebody misconstrues it into something that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And next thing you know, somebody's mad at you. They're mad at you for faulty text messaging. Okay, they're upset with your text message because they got convicted of some kind of guilt that they got, and they attack you on it because they're like upset with you because they think that they did something wrong when really it has nothing to do with them to begin with. It has everything to do with you, and you're just trying to tell them what's going on, and then they misconstrued it, and then they get pissed off at you because they think that you're pointing the finger at them because they're full of guilt, and then you mess up anyway. So I hate text messaging. I hate text messaging people. So don't text message me how I'm doing. Don't listen. You can comment. And I know what I love about the comments. I love that when I comment, I'm opening up like a whole door. I'm opening up the whole gate. The gates are opening up. The gates of hell of opening, okay? And all little demons are flying out, and they asking me questions. They're talking to me and asking me all kinds of stuff and everything. And I'm able to respond in a nice manner, in a calm manner, and I know that because you people don't live with me, I know that you generally care, but you can walk away at any time, okay? The people in my life, they kind of stuck here. They're like what's that Black Snake Moans movie there with the girl that was handcuffed to the radiator in the basement. They like that over here. They stay stuck with me until they smarten up and figure out that I ain't ever gonna change. This is the way I'm gonna be now. This is the way I'm gonna be tomorrow. This is the way I'm gonna be 20 years from now, right before I drop dead. Matter of fact, I told the kids the other day. I said, listen, I drop dead. I said a couple things. Number one, I want my casket to be. I'm literally asking to be bent in half. Okay, you take the legs, tuck them behind me. Okay, I want the bottom of the casket to be a salad bar. Okay, or a buffet. Okay, listen. You've been to funerals, they're boring, okay? They're boring and they suck. I want my funeral to be fun, okay? Not only that, I always wear a hat. Always wear a hat. You rarely ever see me without a hat. Always wear a hat. I want people to sign my hat, okay? You sign my hat right before you put me in the ground. Sign my hat. You come by, you kneel over me, you tell me how good I look, because that's what everybody does at the funeral. They always, you go to a funeral and they always look at you and they go, oh, they look so good. Oh my goodness, what a great job they did. They look so great. They look so wonderful. They look dead. That's what they look like. They look dead, okay? They look like they ain't moving, okay? But if you stare at them long enough, I swear you see some eyes moving, okay? If you swear, you go to a wake and you staring at a dead person long enough, their eyes move, okay? I don't care. That's some freaky stuff that's going on there. So listen, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, okay? I'm going to look handsome. I'm going to be, look, he's handsomer than they ever did. Look, he's all full of embalming fluid. He looks so handsome. Listen, I want half the casket to be a buffet, okay? Preferably Chinese, okay? I like Chinese. So Chinese buffet, okay? On the bottom, okay? Right from my waist down. Top, you sign my hat, okay? And I'd like to be buried with a couple of trinkets, okay? A couple of little trinkets that aren't worth that much, okay? I do want my wedding ring to be, I want to be buried with my wedding ring, okay? Because that's just a link that I have. I have not taken this thing off since I got married, and I don't plan on ever taking it off. The only time I ever take it off is to every once in a while wash my finger, because it stinks of rot, okay? There's like I think my finger's actually rotten underneath this thing sometimes, so I got to take it off and I got to wash underneath it, and I put it right back on because I think it's bad luck. Also, something you don't know about me. I got this thing right over here. Check this out. This is a little weird thing here. I've had this Pink Floyd. This happens to be over here, and I want to show you this. Is kind of funny. Pink Floyd Pulse. Okay, this is the Pink Floyd Pulse album. Okay, in my crazy sick head, when this thing stops pulsing, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna die. So, and the family knows about it. The family's aware of my theory on the Pink Floyd Pulse. That this is called Pulse, the album Pulse. Okay, and my theory is once this blinking stops, I drop dead. Okay, so listen. So usually once a month, I hold my breath, open this thing up, take the battery out, put a rechargeable battery back in it, and then put it back in, and then I put it back into the thing over here, and then I wake up every morning. I'm like, still going strong. But there has been occasions where I have woken up and that thing, the battery's been dead, and I don't feel good that day. I feel I got pains in my left arms. It's psychosomatic. It's a thing in my head. But I'll tell you right now, that battery's charged every month. Because in my head, I really think that Pink Floyd has the key to my life. Okay, I'll tell you, if you are Pink Floyd fans, you know the key. Pink Floyd, Roger Waters, David Gilmour, maybe not so much David Gilmour, maybe Roger Waters they have the key. Sid Barrett had it. He had the key. He knew. Okay, I think Pink Floyd in general, they know. They know the secret. Okay, they even have an album, Saucer Full of Secrets. Okay, it's in the saucer. Okay, the secrets are in the saucer. Okay, they know. They just won't tell me. They will not tell me. I've had a momentary lapse of reason many times in my life. Okay, I've had a saucer full of secrets. Again, I know they got the secrets in there. I know they got the albums are telling you a story. If you look at the albums, I mean, they're literally telling you a story. If I look over here right now, let me just throw one out here over here. Final Cut. Everybody hates that album. I love that album. Love it. Okay, but to me that's like the end. That's the final cut. Is that you're done? It's done. Okay. Anyway, I don't know where I went with that. All right. So I got a package in the mail, and here is my probably rant number 2. If you've been watching the channel, which you should be, and you should be subscribed by now, come on, 30% subscribed, 70% not subscribed. I've been collecting these Run DMC figures, and here I got is Run and DMC. And I ended up getting Run. If you watch the video, I got Run for $5.99 at the local Newberry Comics, and then I got DMC, ordered him in the mail for $7.99, and they said he was damaged, but he was not damaged. He's minty, and they were just crazy. The hole's not even punched on DMC, so I don't even know what they were talking about. Actually, that's a bonus that the hole's not punched, because that makes it worth more, even more value if they don't punch the hole. If I was to have that graded, that's a good thing. But then I also had to get Jam Master Jay. But this brainiac, wait a minute. This brainiac decides to send me Jam Master Jay in a soft package. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen to the plastic bubble if you ship this thing and my mailman gets his hands on it and he steps on the thing and destroys it. So I've already messaged this guy and I told him, I said, listen, I'm gonna be recording this unboxing, but I'm not anticipating happiness at the end. I'm not anticipating it because it looks like it may be possibly smashed. Oh, wait a minute, I may be apologetic here. Look at, wait, no, we got a bend up there. We got a bend with a crease. We got a bend with a crease down here. We got, see, that's what happens when listen. You do not ship toys with cardboard backings that are not going to be opened to collectors. Did they think that a 4-year-old child was going to buy a set of Run DMC figures? Matter of fact, I think there is is there an age? They got to put on all these things, right? It's a wow. Hey, they don't even do that in here. That's like isn't that like against the law? Like they got to put ages so much and up to be able to buy this thing or play with this thing or whatever. Nothing. Just made in Vietnam. Made in Vietnam. So I guess over in Vietnam, they don't care whether or not you're 7 years old and you're playing with it. I mean, look at the small pieces on these things. Oh, wait. Apologies. 14 plus. Ages 14. It's literally in like black on black. Okay, so well, that's not very smart. Okay, when you got a black on black going on there, you can barely see ages 14. Warning, choking hazard. I mean, the whole thing's in there, but it's black on black. That's stupid. Okay, that's just stupid. But the bottom's creased. Okay, we got a bottom crease over there. We got a bend up over here at the top of the thing. I'm surprised the bubble is not bent, but this is Jam Master J, and we got a sticker. They didn't tell me anything about no sticker with a barcode. Okay, Cold Gangsters Hard Rock Non-Stop Hip Hop. That's what it says on the back of this one. What did what's his face end up saying? We slay all suckers who perpetrate and lay down law from state to state. Yeah, and the other one has King of Rock. So now I do have the complete set of Run DEEMC C. And that's the best impression you're gonna get of that. Guardians of the Galaxy's falling down. No, it's not. That's Thor. Thor's falling down. I got more stuff. Yeah, that almost turned. I already messaged the guy and told him that I wasn't happy, and that was before I even opened it. Only because it's stupid to package something like that in a bubble wrap shipper. Okay, if my mailman would have sat on that thing, okay, if he would have threw other boxes on top of it, that bubble thing would have been destroyed. It would have been straight up destroyed. This one says to me, so it came from probably Discogs or from Macari. Oh no, this ain't from Discogs or Macari. This is from Walmart. Yeah, Walmart.com, and it's really weird because I don't know if anybody's figured this out yet, but Walmart.com sells things not just from Walmart. They actually have sellers, like an eBay, like sellers selling things on Walmart.com, and they can get especially shipped to you, and this, that, and the other. And it makes no sense to me. I don't know how you become part of that crew of the Walmart.com crew where you can actually sell your stuff on Walmart.com, but that's where this came from. And just so happened my daughter was talking about this movie. She said it was a mini series on Netflix. Does it say Netflix anywhere on here? I hope the gosh it says. Yes, it does. It says Netflix on the back. So she was watching this mini series supposedly on Netflix or whatever, and she's like, "You got to see this movie. It was a mini series on Netflix," and she's describing the mini series to me. And I'm like, "I've never heard of it." Oh, me and Mom watched the whole thing, begin to end. It was really, really good. What did they rate this thing? Is it rated R? Rated? The way she made it sounded like it was nasty. Not rated. Not rated. Okay. So I was like, so the name of the movie was actually The Haunting of Hill House. So I guess this was a mini series that was available on Netflix, okay? And then when I went to go purchase The Haunting of Hill House, the DVDs were expensive, but the Blu-rays were ridiculous, okay? So just the Haunting of Hill House movie, I haven't shown it to you yet for a reason, okay? But just the Haunted of Hill House movie was going for like $27.95 just for the one movie, okay, on Blu-ray. Okay, the DVDs were going for like $15, $20 or whatever, which made no sense to me because it was a DVD. But I'm assuming that when this thing was released at Walmart, it was one of these just on DVD. And then you could probably get the Blu-ray special ordered from like either Amazon or something like that. But then I saw this as I'm doing my research. I find this 2-pack of The Haunting of Bly Manor and The Haunting of Hill House. And I don't think my daughter, and my wife have watched The Haunting of Bly Manor, and it's made by the same people. So she was trying to say it was like, this was like a season 1, a season 2, and supposedly The Haunted of Hill House was really, really good. And so I'm assuming that the Bly Manor one, if I watch one, I'm probably going to want the other one. And then once I go by, I try to find the other one. So if I'm going to spend $27, $28 for the Blu-ray of Haunting of Hill House, I'm probably going to spend another $30 or so for the Haunting of Bly Manor, even if it's available. I don't even know if it's available. So I was like, okay, I'm going to order the 2-pack. PayPal, Walmart.com does take PayPal, so I paid with PayPal. But they do not take pay in 4. Warning, 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 warning. If you want to purchase something from Walmart.com and you want to pay in 4, they do not accept pay in 4. Yeah, when you go to checkout and you think you're going to go pay in 4, no, they automatically suck it right out of your account instantly. So that's a little one. That's me trying to help you out, because I was like, I hit the the purchase button, and it went bam right to coming out of your account. And then I was like, oh damn, better go check the account, make sure I have enough money in the account. I paid $30 for this, $30, because I figured, okay, if I'm gonna pay $27 for the Blu-ray plus tax plus shipping and all that stuff like that, I might as well just spend the $30 for both movies. It only made more sense to me. And I hope it's as good as what my daughter says. I mean, it's a horror movie. I love horror movies. Okay, my life is a horror movie. Okay, my world is a horror movie. That's that lack of breathing. All right. What do I got? One more thing. That's it. What? One more package? One more package of crapola here. All right, and this one's actually made out to the wife. So this one was a eBay purchase, and it is already open. It is a peel that was stuck just barely on there, and it is a copy of Black Flag. Oh, put it backwards here. Black Flag Damaged, and the case, ironically, is damaged. This is the first Henry Rollins Black Flag album. I ordered this a while ago from someplace. It came from. Oh wait a minute. I'll say it on the thing here because it came from far away. Far away. Royal Mail. Okay, Royal Mail from yeah. It doesn't say. It just says Royal Mail. So Royal Mail, I'm assuming, is where's royalty come from? London, England, France. I don't know. Probably. Is it London? England? Is it England? England? Is that where the royal family lives? England? Is that what it is? Yeah. So this came from, I'm guessing, England. Okay. So this took a while to get to my location. This was like the first thing I ordered, because I ordered all the Black Flag CDs in order, and this was the first one I ordered. And this is actually, I think I've received every single one so far. This is the last one. So it's actually the first one I ordered is now the last one that I'm receiving, and it is Henry Rollins in Black Flag Damage, which I hear is their best Black Flag album. That's what I hear. So I will be checking this out, and yeah, the case is damaged, not badly. I mean, it's got a little crack in the front. I'm sure I can go to the Dollar Tree and spend $1.25 and buy a crap CD and just change the little cover art thing, because the back is very, very minty. So I really got no problem with that. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for coming by. Listen, if you ever want to put in the comments below how I'm doing, I'll be more than happy to tell you how I'm doing. Okay. But beware. If I tell you how I'm doing, you might not like to hear how I'm doing. Okay. Just that's warning. Okay. This is a warning. Okay. You may not be happy with the remarks I say after you ask me how I'm doing, because listen, I might be having a great day. You might have got me on a good day. Okay. I might be having a stupendous day. Maybe I just won the lottery. Maybe you get me on that day. Maybe that's the day you're gonna get me, on the day I win the lottery. Even though I don't play the lottery, so you're probably not gonna ever catch me on that way. You're probably gonna catch me more on the day of I need to put gas in my car, or I got a nail in my tire, or I don't know, I'm bleeding from the rectum. Okay, that's the day you're probably gonna catch me on. So in general, just like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and don't ever feel like you can't ever just like hit a comment and vent. Okay, listen. This is what this channel's about. Okay, I need to talk to you. I need to tell you these things. That makes me feel better. I feel better. Okay, I am saving so much money on therapy thanks to this channel. You have no idea. Over 1,050 something subscribers, almost at 160. 1,060 subscribers. 30% subscribed, 70%, 175,000 views, and I've seen probably about 30 to 40 therapists in my lifetime, between psychologists, psychiatrists, and counselors and everything, and none of them have brought me as much joy, and have made my head more clear, gave me the clarity that I've needed, than you people, and I appreciate you for that. Yes, yes. Hey, the bill, the check is in the mail. Okay, for my co-payment. Okay, it's in the mail. Believe me. Don't believe me, because there's no check. I got no money. I'm broke. Look at all the crap I buy. I bought all this crap. Okay. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much, and I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.